Hi friends, it's Sheena. Welcome back to the channel and thank you for joining me here today. As you can see, you're joining me in the main entrance of my home, so the front garden. In today's video, I do want to go ahead and add a few fall touches to my main entrance of my home. Even though I do live here in South Florida, I do love adding fall touches to my home. So I did went ahead and brought down my pumpkins from storage, and I also went ahead and purchased a few fresh florals that I will be potting up, and I thought it would be nice to share this video with you. So let's get into today's video. So friends, these are some of the pumpkins that I did went ahead and brought down from my storage area. I also went ahead and purchased some fresh florals, as you can see here. So I'll be potting those up with you. But these pumpkins I've had for a couple years now. I think 3 years I think I've had them. And oh my goodness, I just brought in these florals and look at the little lizard already making a home on the plants, which is so cute. But anyways, these pumpkins, these two white ones I did purchase from Marshall's about 2 years ago. And I think I still saw some of them there this year. So just in case you're looking for some of these really big pumpkins, you can always get them at Marshall's. And the rest I've purchased, I think these I've purchased at Hobby Lobby. These are real pumpkins. I've always wanted to get one of these ones. I absolutely love the color. So I did treat myself to these. I think two of them. Yeah, I did purchase two of them. So these are the only real pumpkins that I do have. The other ones are faux pumpkins. So this is what I'm working with. And I also have a beautiful ribbon that I will be using on my wreath this year. So let me just show you that real quick. This is the beautiful burnt orange ribbon that I will be using on my wreath this year. I didn't purchase a fall wreath. I'm just going to use my evergreen wreath, and I'm going to go ahead and tie this beautiful ribbon on it just to give it that autumn flair, which I just love. It is so gorgeous. I did purchase it from Amazon just in case you're interested. It is just so gorgeous. So friends, first thing that I want to do is I'm going to go in and give my evergreens, so my little baubles here, I'm going to go ahead and give them a little trim. I remember, I think it was in August with you guys, I gave them a lovely trim and they've grown so much. So I'm going to go ahead and give them another trim just to freshen up this area a little bit. I think they will look so much better. But I'm so happy that they're growing and putting on new growth. They're looking really good, but they just need that little trim. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. I'm just using the same share that I did use the last time. And I'm just going to start with this one because it's a little bit kind of out of control. I didn't give it a heavy trim the last time because I kind of wanted to kind of get fluffy as the other one, and that it absolutely did work. So it's looking really big and fluffy right now, which I just love. So I'm just going to give it a little cleaning up. I must say I'm not the best at trimming these, so I do my best though. I do my best. Sure why this right here is missing like a little it's missing like a little patch. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but I'm not going to trim it too much. I'm going to let it grow out so it can fill in this area. So friends, this is what my little evergreens are looking like. I just gave them, as you just saw, a fresh trim and they're looking so much better. I absolutely love it. Again, I'm not the best at trimming them, but I think I did a good job or an okay job at trimming them. So now I'm just going to go in and start adding the pieces. I think here I'm just going to add a few pumpkins. I was going to add some marigolds, some florals, and also the pumpkins, but I think I just want to add the pumpkins to this area. I think it would look stand out a lot more, and I think I would love it even more. So anyways, let's get started with that. So I'm just gonna start by adding these pumpkins to this area right here. I think I'm just gonna put one right there and the other one there. And I'm gonna do the same thing on this side here. I think this looks really cute like that. I love just having the pumpkins as the main like pop of color. I was gonna add, like I stated, some florals here, so some marigolds, but I think I'll just have them at the main entrance. For right now, I'm just gonna keep the pumpkins as the main center point here in this little area. Okay, friends, so now we're moving on to the front door, and this is what we're working with here. I don't think I did show you. Oh, these are the plants that I did went ahead and potted up, the marigold. So I'll be putting those at the front door. And I don't think I showed you these. I got these from Marshalls. Can I just say I'm not a fan of Halloween? I don't celebrate Halloween. However, if I want, I can turn them around like this. So these I'm going to have in my back garden. I think I'll just put some battery operated candles in here just to add a little flicker to this. But oh my gosh, they're a little bit scary, I must say. I mean, look at the teeth. I love them because they're terracotta. Absolutely love these. But anyways, these are the new addition. I'm gonna add these to the back garden, and yeah, let's get started with adding these beauties right here to the main entrance. Friends, these are the gorgeous wreaths that I will be adding to the front door. All I did was I went ahead and add these orange ribbons to my summer wreath and call it a day. I kid you not, I saw these exact wreaths at Home Goods, the same boxwood green wreath at Home Goods, and all they did was they went ahead and added these ribbons to the wreath, and they were very, very expensive. So that's where I got the idea from, which was to go ahead and purchase these ribbons on Amazon and just tie them on my summer wreath, and I absolutely love them. I love these because they're evergreen, and you can just throughout the season tie whatever color ribbon that goes with whatever you're celebrating for that season. And yeah, that's it. These last forever. They're absolutely wonderful quality, so I absolutely love them. Area last week, I did went ahead and kind of trim my edges here back because they were so out of control, and I honestly did not want to wait any longer. So I did went ahead and trim them back last week, and they're looking so much better. I also did let my potato vines, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago, I did plant up these potato vines in here because when I came back from vacation, they were taken over by the white flies. So I did plant some fresh ones in here. However, the ivy that we did planted up last, I think it was last August, they're looking really good still. So I left those in there. But I went ahead and add these purple potato vines, and they're looking so much better now. Absolutely love these potato vines. They add such volume to a kind of an empty space under here, under plant, under here. So I absolutely love them. So I'm going to keep planting these up in here. And I've had these for ages. They're so easy to propagate. All I did just snip pieces and put them in water, and they started to root, and then I just plant them in here. They're so easy. I've had these going on 2 years now. I just keep on propagating them. They're just so easy to grow. So we're gonna start by adding a rug to the area just to anchor it a little bit more. So we're gonna add this rug here. Up, we're just gonna start bringing in the pumpkins. So let me just add this one here. And if the camera is shaking, it is quite windy out here today. So that's the reason for that. All right, so we're gonna start with this pumpkin here, and the other one in. So we're just gonna continue with these right here. These I absolutely love. They are my favorite shade of pumpkin. They're just so beautiful. So anyways, we're going to continue with these. These I got from Lowe's. I think I want to put them right here. This is one way of styling this area, but oh my goodness, can you believe I forgot to add the marigolds? So I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna go back in and add the marigold. I'm gonna add them at the front of the planters. I cannot believe I forgot to add the marigold. I was so excited to add the pumpkins. I completely forgot about the marigold. So let me just add those real quick. Okay, so I have a few pumpkins left over from my tablescape. So let me see where I can add these. I'm not sure, but let's see. Again, let me just step back and see if I like it there. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, so I'm gonna add these little baby pumpkins here just to fill in the little gaps. Oh my gosh, these are the sweetest little thing. Absolutely love them. Okay, so maybe I can add one there on this one. The cutest little pumpkins. Oh my goodness. This is so sweet. Okay, so I think I need to edit this one out. The pumpkins is just so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just add the wreath to the door, and then that's it. Oh my gosh, we're finished. I'm so excited. Plant up this beautiful terracotta pot with some marigolds and some mums. So I'm going to put it right in the center here. So I'm going to add these to the area here. I think I'm going to put them on the chair. And later on this evening, I'm going to go ahead and add some kind of battery operated candles in here. So I love these, even though they're so scary to me. But when when I'm kind of like over this look, I can always turn them around, and I have this beautiful area here. So absolutely love that. So I'm just gonna put them here for now.